Now, since we are not playing a rice harvest game or any of that kind of a game, with goddesses and gods of the land have to figure out some games to play with. So we're gonna play with Aloo Bhujia, and then we're gonna do this. Now it suggests to me that this is over here and this is over here. Therefore, I suggest there are 8 of them, and of course you could have a pile of those, and then you'll pick up how many you have. I think it's because of in this straight line. This is the general possibility in which we're gonna. This is the image that we're gonna create within ourselves. One is over here and another one is over here. You might want it to be like this. Yeah, that's the position that I want. I think there's a lot of friction over here that then just stops it. Yeah. But this is the kind of game they used to play. So this is a Sitafal game that you can play. Nothing specific in the rules that I wish to explain. You can have different patterns and that kind of a thing. Of course, this looks a little bit of a mess because I played with Aloo Bhujia. If you use rice, it looks a lot more. So anyway, intoxicating possibilities and how to taper off of it. I'm sure that a lot of possibilities are quite healing on that front, and we can play with a lot more. So these Sitafal seeds, you see, they are also quite useful as kind of a die. Of course, you have a lot of different patterns, different games, different numbers. You can have numbers associated with those. If you go with the square pattern, and then I don't want to spend much time doing this. If you do that, then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, then you can go that like that. Perhaps in the street corner or something on one evening, all the young goddesses and gods got together. They just drawn it out over here. Every day they just come and then they just do this. So then this becomes a lot of metta bhavana into the seeds that you put in. Because we were playing with that seed and we were playing with so much of energy. So then the crop also grows up nice, tall and strong. And whilst it is growing up also, we have got other resources also that we can. So that kind of a game does exist. Therefore, mathematical and geometrical possibilities associated with these realms. It's just that. And it's a lot of fun. So, nothing goes to waste in that sense. Here we go. This is a lot of good fertilizer. Of course, will it be fertilizer? It is kind of, you can use that for compost also. So that kind of a possibility does happen, and a holistic healing does happen. We're gonna clean this up. It's quite a clean surface, so we can have it also. I'm not gonna have it. I might actually have it. I don't know. I'm kind of like we're gonna clean this up. We don't need to have it. This one we'll just this space-time universe. This one is just for. Not much Aloo Bhujia either. Not much Aloo Bhujia either. These are the kind of games that they used to play, right? So then they figure it out eventually. Just playing some games or something that these kinds of crop harvest pattern, this and that. They just wanna enjoy their life back then. In those times is what I know to be true. And this is the Aloo Bhujia Sitafal game or cross Sitafal, whatever. We can name anything. Me being an etymologist and mathematical reckoning and all sorts of things. 8 Sitafal. So a lot of fun having this game. But among them, the being so gods and gods. Nilgiri Sita Nadu. My Gita Ma taught me this game. Of course, the specific rules and all of those things were. There was just a way to have a fun interactive conversation with a young child growing up. I was quite young back then also, right? So I was 3rd, 4th class. Yeah, just having. So it shows perhaps this is one part of the particularly vulnerable tribal groups' intelligence and altruism that they are sharing today. In that sense, it's nothing specific or special about it. So Sita, Hasita, Vihasita, Upasita, Apasita, Ati Hasita. But just laugh and be happy on all fronts. And that contributes something to the GDP. The kind of intelligence and altruism as to how they raise their young ones carries forth among themselves, the well-beings of goddesses and gods.